So Wolves travel to the Vitality Stadium this weekend, 3 o'clock kickoff against Bournemouth, and it's going to be a very, very hard fixture as Bournemouth are flying high up towards the top four these days, which is mad. Fair play to them. Just shows with a bit of backing and a bit of know-how you can push up there. Are you listening, Jeff Shee? Anyway, I'm obviously going to do the usual, discuss the history of the fixture, give my starting 11 and score prediction. But first, I want to concentrate on one player. You've seen it in the title. Marshall Munetsi. Now, he has literally only played, 45 minutes at Liverpool, and was it 30 minutes at Blackburn when he come on in the FA Cup? And he's already had about 5 chances to score. Like, he could have had 3 or 4 goals already in less than 90 minutes for Wolves. And he's a bit of an odd one, isn't he? We signed him. Well, I originally thought he was a defensive midfielder who likes to burst forward every now and then. But as I mentioned in a video a few weeks ago, or a week or so ago, he's actually played up front at times before in his career. I get his last 50 positions up for Rem when he was there. Obviously, predominantly he plays centre midfield, defensive midfield, attacking midfield, but he had a couple of appearances up front, and his first 2 appearances for Wolves have been coming off the bench for Guedes and going up front, because obviously Strand Larsen and Hwang have been struggling with fitness. And do you know what? I think he looks really good. He's obviously not an out-and-out striker. He will end up dropping back, but should he start? Should he be starting now after how well he's done when he's come off the bench? I wouldn't be against it. And I'm going to give a little spoiler. He is in my starting 11 that I'm going to give at the end of this video, so stick around for that. And I think he deserves it. I really do. I thought Guedes and Sarabia were pretty poor. I know there's a huge shout for Bellegarde to get in there as well. But Munetsi, I really like the look of him, and all the behind-the-scenes videos that the Wolves have put out of him when he was signing. He looks such a positive person as well, which obviously helps. And you can tell he's buzzing to be here as well. And obviously he gets on really well with Agbadu, who was with him at Rem, his previous club. So comment your thoughts on Munetsi, because he's split in opinion a bit. I've seen he got a lot of unjust stick, in my opinion, for not putting away at least one of his big chances he's had. His biggest one probably was his one-on-one at Liverpool when Bellegarde flicked it through to him. He kind of did everything right, but I think it was really good goalkeeping from Alisson, how quick he got out off his line and blocked it. He tried to just use his left foot, lift it over him slightly. Like a cultured, proper number 9 striker who's a finisher would have dinked the keeper there. But obviously, as I said, he's not that. Should have scored at Blackburn, obviously. He had one where he put just wide, the header he had just before that. And he had another similar one-on-one, but not as clear as the Liverpool one, didn't he? And then obviously, right at the end of the Liverpool game, Tommy Doyle puts that ball across the 6-yard box. But good tackle from the Liverpool defender, so he couldn't put it away. So for me, he will be in my starting 11, which I'll get on to. So on the Bournemouth v Wolves, the history of this fixture in the Premier League, we've only met Bournemouth 9 times in Premier League history. Bournemouth have won 3 of them. There's been 2 draws, but Wolves have won 4 of the meetings in this Premier League fixture. Bournemouth have won the last 2 fixtures at Molineux, obviously 4-2 in the reverse fixture and 1-0 before that. They also beat us 1-0 at Molineux under Gary O'Neill, didn't they, when he was manager. Wolves won in their last visit, though, to Vitality Stadium. If you remember, 2-1 win, goals from Cunha and a late winner from Sasa Kalajic under Gary O'Neill, which was a big win at the time. And yeah, so I don't think we actually haven't lost at Bournemouth ground since like 2015. So it's a place that we like to go to if you go off previous history. But obviously this season on form, it's going to be a very difficult ask the way they are playing. Before I get onto my starting 11, I'm just going to pop this starting 11 up I saw from Bournemouth fans. So it's a Bournemouth times Wolves mixed 11. And according to this Bournemouth fan, on people who are currently available, only Matheus Cunha gets in to the combined 11. I don't know. I reckon you could get Semedo in there maybe. And maybe Strand Larsen if he was fit. I don't know. But comment your thoughts on that. Do you think any more Wolves players get in the combined 11? I know we're down in 17th. And they're up there in like 5th or 6th, wherever they are at the moment. So maybe the Bournemouth fan is right. But let's get on to my starting 11 for this game. So I've adjusted the formation a bit as well. Oh my God, how dare I? Whether Vitor does this, I don't know. Again, this is the team I want, not what I think Vitor will do. But last week, on the last preview, he actually picked the exact same team that I would have. Although in hindsight, probably not the right lineup. So yeah, Sarr in goal. Semedo right wing back. Ait Nouri left wing back. Right centre-back, we're going to stick with our boy Matt Doherty. I thought he had a great game at Anfield, to be fair to him. Now, Agbadou, if fit, at time of recording, I don't know if he is fit. If he's not, I think we'll put Santi Bueno in there. So if fit, Agbadou in the heart of the defence. Left centre-back, Toti Gomez, struggled a little bit, particularly for the first goal at Anfield, but yeah, he is our main left centre-back. Midfield, I will stick with Andre and João Gomez. I thought Andre was unbelievable at Anfield, by the way. I thought they both did really well against Liverpool's midfield, so yeah, keep them two in there. Harsh on Bellegarde, I know. Now, this is where the slight change comes. Instead of having the three up there like we normally do, I'm going to have Munetsi just in front of Andre and João Gomez. Cunha as one of the strikers on the left side. Now, on the right side, if Strand Larsen is back, I think I would start Strand Larsen, but it's a bit of a risk with him just coming back to full training the last few days. So I'll stick with Guedes. Now, that is very controversial because he had a poor game at Anfield, but I just think he's the best to pick at the moment. Hwang's out injured. Strand Larsen's just coming back. Harsh on Bellegarde, but for me, Munetsi gets in over Bellegarde, because Bellegarde did well, didn't he, when he came on against Liverpool. But there we go. There's going to be loads of people disagreeing in the comments. I know it. And yeah, so that would be my starting 11. Comment your thoughts, man. There's so many that could go in there, obviously. Yes. It's a tricky one. Tricky one it is. So yeah, hopefully you agree. If not, let me know. Now that brings me on to my score prediction. We love a 2-1 away at Bournemouth. We do. But that is a very tough ask. And obviously, literally a week later, we've got them in the FA Cup as well. Which one would you rather win? Would you rather win the league game or the FA Cup game? Both. I want to win both of them. So I'm with my head, right? This is my head, and I should be a bit down in the dumps because I think we played so well at Liverpool. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. With my heart, 3-1 Wolves. 3-1 Wolves. I'm telling you, we're going to be up for it. That might be a bit out there. But yeah, I'll stick with 3-1, but it's more likely to be 1-1 if I'm honest. So there we go. Comment your thoughts down below. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you next video. Thank you for watching, everyone.